Vshojo is speedrunning to see if they can become the new Niji. What is up, guys? I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about the drama that's recently happened with Vshojo. Now, if you're an old viewer of my channel, you probably know that I've actually already talked about Vshojo way before, 3 years ago to be exact, when there was a cybersecurity breach happening over at Vshojo. Now, some new drama has happened, but before we get into that, I'm going to give you a quick refresher. If you don't know the full lore, back then there was a doxer who was impersonating Vshojo very well, and was using that to get personal information out of people who were trying to apply to Vshojo, and then they'd of course dox and SWAT them, which is of course very dangerous. I mean, you're sending the SWAT team to somebody's house, meaning you must have lied to the police, told them that this person was doing something incredibly dangerous, that's why they need to send the SWAT team in. And of course they will come in guns blazing, at the ready to shoot, which could go horribly wrong. Somebody before did get swatted, luckily they were not hurt, but still, I mean, I would have been pretty shaken up if I were to get swatted out of the blue. That whole situation was already pretty bad. However, a lot more piled onto the situation when Nuxtaku got involved, asked Vshojo directly if he could make a video about it, you know, to warn people, tell people what's going on, so hopefully nobody else gets swatted. He took their response as everything's okay, go ahead, make a video, so he did. Vshojo put out a statement thanking him for it, before immediately taking down the statement and going on the offensive, saying that they never gave him any sort of permission, never said it was okay or anything like that, just taking back everything. And also a lot of the talent from that time appeared to be very upset with Nuxtaku. Now, I didn't know this when I first covered this, but apparently a lot of the talent was also in danger. I guess it never really crossed my mind because they seemed to be defending Vshojo, and a lot of the blame was put onto Nux for possibly putting them all in danger. And it just didn't make much sense to me at the time, because it's like, it's Vshojo's cybersecurity, which sucks so much that this whole breach happened, right? Like, their cybersecurity team just isn't very good. And there was more leaks about this going on for quite a few months prior. So yeah, I guess it struck me as weird to defend the company who is in the wrong and attack this guy who just thought he was doing the right thing, instead of turning to the company and just asking, like, what the hell are you doing? However, with the recent added context, it makes me look at that situation a little bit differently. So now let's just get into the recent stuff, right? Ironmouse had made a video talking about the fact that she's leaving Vshojo. Now the question is, why? Why is she leaving Vshojo? It's not just because she wants to quit VTubing. She's gonna keep being a VTuber, don't panic. She'll still be Ironmouse, but the reason why she left is not because she wants to quit. It's not because she just really felt like being an indie for whatever reason. No, Mousy actually alleges that Vshojo has pulled the wool over her eyes, so to speak. Gaslight gatekeep girl bossed her. She claims that they actually owe her some money, so they haven't paid the full amount that they owe her for doing work for them. And also she found out that they have not given the money that she raised for charity to an immune deficiency foundation that she was raising the money for. Now, how much is it, might you ask? It comes in at a staggering $500,000. Yeah, they didn't pay $500,000 to this Philippe Foundation when they were supposed to, because that's what she raised the money for. She states that she really cares about this organization. I mean, after all, she has CVID. Of course it matters to her that she wants to help other people like her. So now when she's such a popular VTuber, yeah, why not make a fundraiser? Why not make a difference in the world? But she claims that they ruined that for her, and she feels really heartbroken about it. I would be too if I was trying to do something for good, and some company I work for just takes my money and just never gives it to the charity. I'd be pissed, dude. I'd be mad right about now. Because of this, she started a new fundraiser, which I will link below. I encourage those who are fortunate enough to give to this fundraiser to do so. But moving on, because this does actually get worse, it wasn't just Mousy who spoke up about this. A lot of the VTubers who were associated with Vshojo have come forward on places like Twitter, or have even even done their own live streams. Some are planning to do some live streams very shortly. I don't know if by the time you see this video, if everybody will have live streamed and made all their statements, or if some will still be going on. Who knows? Anyways, practically everyone has come forward and said something. Either it's something along the same lines as what Mousy said, that they aren't really allowed to talk about too much, but still they all seem very supportive of ironmouse, and a lot of them are also talking about future plans, which makes it seem like they are definitely leaving. You know, taking off your little tag that you're a part of Vshojo, and then also saying you want to talk about the future and what you're gonna do from this point on. I don't know how else to take that. That seems like, yeah, they're booking it. They're getting the f*** out of there. Let's quickly take a look at what everyone else has said. Centrea said, yeah, some of you have questions that I can't legally answer, but please know it wasn't for me to bring to light. But it is fucked up and I am upset, and you have the right as well. I can't disclose info at this time, but know that I am angry with you all. Or, I am angry as much as you are. Sorry, mistyped, just clarifying. Giga also posted ironmouse's fundraiser, just saying you know what to do. Henya said, I will be streaming tomorrow and explaining my situation and my future plans. Thank you guys so much for helping and supporting me. I love you guys so much, Dio. Kson posted a link both to her Twitch and her YouTube for a live stream where she says, we need an explanation, please answer Vshojo. Now, I've already watched this live stream, or at least the beginning part, which was the most important part because she gets the Japanese CEO of Vshojo into a call to talk about this, and there were some very interesting things said. I'll get into that in a moment. Michi Mochivi says, hey, so I'll be streaming later tonight at 10 p.m. GMT plus 7 to talk about my situation and future plans and projects and such. It'll be a short stream, I think, but thank you for supporting me and I appreciate you guys tons. Centrea also said, my heart hurts for the Vshojo community as I know some of you are very confused and hurt. These have been super confusing months for many of you, and I know you've all been trying to weather it out. Support those who you can, and please stay strong. I believe ironmouse said something about talking to Connor about all of this stuff, trying to work everything out with him, and so of course he made a tweet saying, well, Vshojo better get cycling and start raising some money, with 2 clown face emojis. Some more people actually came forward to talk about their experiences with Vshojo, like this artist who says, nowhere near what Mouse is going through, but for the past year, Vshojo has been habitually late in paying me for commissions, sometimes leaving thousands of dollars in my invoices unpaid for months at a time. I try to be patient, but knowing they were stealing charity money from Mousy while this was all happening makes me sick to my stomach. That is terrible. And of course, they were quote retweeting yet another artist who says, this is by no means the same thing, but I'll just throw it out there that I was commissioned by the Big Pink for a project earlier this year and it took them like 2 months to pay me just 500 bucks. Wow. Just wow. Shy Lily says, good thing I trusted my gut feeling when Vshojo tried to recruit me. Their contract was riddled in red flags and basically legal robbery. This makes me sick to my stomach. Please, if you can, support Mouse and the IDF, which is the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Rima Evenstar made a list of all the people who have removed Vshojo from their names. Fruit, Kson, Michi Mochivi, Amalie, K9 Kuro, and says, and it seems this is just the beginning. Then she made a follow-up tweet saying, adding to the list of Vshojo members who've dropped the company from their names, Henya, Hime, and Hakura Karibu. I just wanted to throw this in here because I got another screenshot from Amamiya Nazuna. When I debuted with Vshojo, there were a ton of overseas listeners and 50,000 people showed up for my Twitch debut stream. I once talked about how I wished the Vshojo talents would stop raiding me without permission because of the sheer number of people. I also told them I wanted more Japanese talents to join. And after a year, Nazuna, who doesn't speak English, has been doing it alone on Twitch. I held on for a year, but I realized it was impossible, so after graduating, I was told right away, please remove the mention of graduating from Vshojo. And I felt very sad and lonely, even though we had been together for a long time. To be told that after graduating, it hurt me. Anyway, I hope everyone finds happiness. Originally, since Nazuna had a lot of overseas listeners, after raiding other people, as expected, those listeners gradually drifted towards other EN girls who could speak English, unlike Nazuna, and it felt disappointing. There There were times when I wondered suspiciously if the goal was Nazuna's overseas listeners, but I want to believe that's not the case. I have not found a singular Vshojo talent who is on Vshojo's side anymore at this point. Now, I'll just say I kind of saw this coming, considering a lot of Vshojo members were already leaving before ironmouse made her video. On June 25th, Vshojo made a tweet saying that Giga is going to be leaving on June 27th. And then on June 27th, they said that Centraia will be parting ways with Vshojo as of July 11th. Seeing so many talents starting to leave Vshojo, I felt like something was kind of going on behind the scenes because it felt strange, especially since a lot of the Vshojo members who I have, occasionally watched would talk about how great Vshojo is, how they love being a part of the company. So it struck me as really strange that they just suddenly seemed to be leaving around the same time too. So when I saw ironmouse's video being like, yeah, I'm leaving too, I was like, okay, yeah, no, it's something with the company. It has to be at this point. I didn't want to make assumptions, but like, it's just strange, isn't it? Anyways, I digress. Now, before I end this video, I wanted to touch on Kson's stream because I did join just to see what was going on, what she had to say. I actually didn't know that she was going to be talking to the Japanese CEO of Vshojo, but I learned some really interesting things. I don't think I could do it justice. I think you just have to see these moments for yourself. Play the clip.
Vshojo JP itself was doing good?
そうですね。
In finances too?
そうですね。
You haven't paid me.
っていうことになるんですね。その本社の中の帳簿上はそうなってたっていうことは聞いてます。
でもタレントに1円も払われてない状態っていうのを把握しておられたんでしょうか？
そうです。はい。
それは資金的にうまくいってないのでは？
入ってくるお金と出ていくお金の数字のみを見たら、
I quit Vshojo today.
はい。
Vshojo 辞めます今日。
はい。
はい。31日予定でしたけど今日辞めます。I quit. This is very wrong. ゾウさん。
はい。
Very, very wrong. You're telling me that Vshojo JP was doing good? Looked like, at least,
はい。
doing good.
払っていたとしても、ケイソンに払っていたとしても大丈夫だったっていう感じですね。
You're telling me you could have paid me?
そういうことです。
Then where is it? Where is it? I want it now. Oh. Did you just die? What?
いや、
As you can see, Kson hasn't been paid for quite a few months, and the CEO even admitted that the Japanese branch was doing just fine. Probably could pay her, and just didn't. When she asks for her money, he's just quiet. He doesn't respond, he doesn't give her an answer about if he can pay her. It's bizarre. Why are people not getting paid? What, is it just because they're doing well and they're not like worried about homelessness or being able to eat tomorrow that you think you can take the money that they deserve? Like, they're working for that money. If you owe them that money, they deserve to have that money. This isn't bleeping rocket science, dude. I will say I feel like the talent has been way too nice and way too forgiving, because like, if you're not getting paid, bleeping ask for it. You know, it's not being mean, it's not being inconsiderate, it's your job. You're doing this to make money. Yeah, you're probably also doing this for fun, but I mean, you are making money from it, right? Therefore, you should go after your boss or whoever and say, hey, where's my damn money? And if they refuse to give it to you, say, okay, cool, I quit. Kson did that now, but I feel like it should have happened a lot sooner, considering this has been going on for quite a few months, that she hasn't been paid by them. At least that's what I understood from the stream. Like, guys, don't be afraid to be a little demanding, you know? You can be a nuisance. You can go after people and say, hey, you haven't paid me yet. What the fuck? Bleep. That's fine. It's not a nasty thing to do. You have every right to do that. Just thought I'd throw that in there because I definitely have met a lot of people who just will not say anything. Don't let people take advantage of you. You don't deserve that. If you're doing the work, you deserve the money that you are owed. Anyways, as a couple little last things, there's gonna be a video out by Legal Mindset. Maybe it's already up by the time this is out. If it is, go check it out. Go check out Ironmouse's original video. Give her tons of support because she really deserves it. Give everybody who's been a part of Vshojo your support. Because let's face it, they are an incompetent company. I feel like they kind of got a slap on the wrist when the whole doxing thing happened, and honestly, I think they should have been held more accountable because that put human lives at risk. Taking that long to do an investigation, I don't even know if there really was an investigation at this point, considering the current allegations of them just lying to their own talent. I don't know if they ever caught the guy. I mean, I hope they did something about it, but I really don't know now. I feel like everybody was so busy just on Nux Taku at the time that they just forgot to look at Vshojo and be like, hey, what's with your cybersecurity team, huh? Why do they suck so much? Anyways, I just want to implore you guys to give lots of support to the girls. Please spread this message around. Spread word about the fundraiser because I do think that ironmouse deserves to have that at least. Please just give her a W after all of this. And with that, I'll see you guys next time. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. I probably will make more videos on this because more stuff is bound to happen, honestly. And yeah, I guess I'll see you next time. Fleek Vshojo. Oi, Charles, you want to say goodbye? See ya.